Hi guys, my name is Elliot, and for my Stackathon project, I made the Premier League visualizer. I'm really into the Premier League, and at first I actually had a plan to do some web scraping and scrape off of kind of like Twitter and different sites where people kind of talk about games and get information and scores. But I found out that for the sake of doing this within 3 days, it would be really hard to do both visual rendering and web scraping. So I decided to actually use the Premier League API. So with that, I started looking into D3, which was also incredibly difficult. So I used a library of D3 called Victory, which I like 10 out of 10 recommend. It basically allows you to do like simple types of like charts and graphs, and they make it pretty easy to get started. So here we have my page. Here's a live updating Premier League table. So each match week, every time you run any of the GET requests on this page, it will also update this. And so yeah, so we can start, and I have some information just kind of loaded in there already, but we can first, well yeah, so this is comparing a match game, and then at the bottom I also have, you can select a team and see all their home and away games of the season, all their players. So let's go ahead and see like Everton. All right, so these games haven't happened yet, but Everton-Brighton, see how that game went. Is it just Brighton? I need to get the name exactly right. So yeah, okay. Okay, so Everton, Brighton. Cool. So I just have a couple stats rendered here in pie charts. So one is dribble efficiency. So okay, so I guess Brighton didn't they didn't really make any attempts to like dribble at players. They did one, and it worked. So they didn't have any dribbles lost. But normally players are a bit more ambitious with that. So like Everton's kind of dribble efficiency is a better representation. Here's a direct comparison. Here's like aerial aggression. So like where there were like balls in the air, people winning headers, they offensive, defensive. Here's direct comparison. Shooting efficiency. So this is like shots in total, shots on target, off target, and shots that were blocked. And again, kind of just comparing the two. And that is essentially it. Yeah, if you guys are interested in visualizing data, I really recommend Victory. It's super fun to use and pretty easy to get started. That is my Stackathon.